Okay, so this is an introduction to Pali, lesson number 3 or 4. So we will recite the sutta again. Okay, so follow after me. Vandami chetiyam sabam sabatane supatititam salirikadatu mahabodhim buddha rupam sakalam sada Vandami chetiyam sabam sabatane supatititam saririkadatu mahabodhim Buddha lupam sakalam sada Vandami chetiyam sabam sabatane supatititam saririkadatu mahabodhim Buddha Rupam Sakalam Sada. Alright, so the meaning is there. So I always pay respect every pagoda in any places, the body relics, great body tree, or the images of Buddha. So I already explained the grammar and then vocabulary. It's like how you learn any lesson, any grammar, any language. There will be vocabulary you need to remember, and there's some simple grammar because since you are some of them are beginning, all right. So we already finished the just now the sutta and this Mangala Sutta we already finished, and we already say the. I will just revise quickly. The present tense will be Di Enti Sita Mima. Okay, so I hope you all can remember Di Enti Sita Mima. So for example, Charati Charanti, Charasi Charata, Charami Charama. So Ti is a third person singular, mean he or she. Enti is third person plural. Si means second person singular. Ta means second person plural, you all. Mi means first person plural, singular. And ma means first person plural. So in front of the me and ma for first person, normally most of the time you need to put long A. So charami, charama. And then with this, you also need to remember the pronoun. So, sa, te, tuam, tumhe, aham, mayam. All right. So, sa, te, tuam, tumhe, aham, mayam. So how you remember? You please remember the sound. So after you learn the pronoun, so we follow with the future tense. Future tense actually is actually not so difficult. It's either ISSA normally, but sometimes they can be SSA only, right? So anyway, with the example, kachi sati, kachi santi, kachi sasi, kachi sata, kachi sami, kachi sama. So will be he, she will go, they will go, you will go, you all will go. I will go or I shall go. And we or we shall go. So when you see the SSA in a verb, right? In a verb. So this refer to future tense. But sometimes instead of SSA, because of the some different example, where the verbal base is they say, all right, DESE, then you don't need to put the I because this I, when we put in bracket, okay, when we put the in bracket, it show that it's optional. So you just need to put SSA. So you got the they say sa. They say with a verbal base and sa is a future tense. So they say sa. Based on the they say sa, then you put the ti. So you got they say sa ti, they say santi. They say sa si, they say sa ta. They say sa mi, they say sama. So whatever you learn first, always try to get the base, okay? So base means, now when we say the word verbal base, what is verbal base? Verbal base means you got the, it's a little bit technical, but I think in the Pali Meiji first lesson already tell you all, you get the root and then you got the conjugation sign, you know. Right. So when you put together, you got the verbal base like desesa. So here will be desesa. Then based on the desesa, you put ti, anti, sita, mima. So you get desesa ti, desesa ti, desesa si, desesa ta, desesa mi, desesa ma. All right. So SSA or ISSA refer to future tense based on the root they say. Now, after you learn this one, then we go for the adjective. Adjective means the ending of the noun, the last vowel or last few part will be same. Like Sankaro Anicho is a singular. Sankara Anicca, long A is a plural. Like this kind of example, you see many times in the Vandami Sutta or even in Mangala Sutta and so on. And then after that, we learn this one and we already learned the Sutta. And okay, now there's a mistake here. So last week I put a karo. Please change it to guru, Kuru, right? For this imperative mode, which is karoto, karonto, karohi, karota, karomi, karoma. Now imperative mode is always tu, untu, hi, ta, mi, ma. All right, tu, untu, hi, ta, mi, ma. But for this karo seems to be very special one because so many only in very few example that have this guru. Instead of karo, it have the guru tu. So you can write guru tu also. Guru tu instead of karo he, another one is guru. So this is just a very small exceptional case, but it's good to write it down for you to know that sometimes it's possible to have such changes. All right. So please refer to your printout and then write this under the karo he, write the guru. Instead of karo to, another one is guru tu. Okay. So these are different examples that is possible. Okay. Now, why is it karo become guru, right? One of the reason we can just if you refer to Sanskrit dictionary, for example, we type the word karoti. Karoti is karoti. Karoti is do, all right? Do or makes. Now you can see the Sanskrit is kuru. You know, the sound is always you already. The sound is already you, like kuru. That's why kuruto is possible beside karoto. Okay? This means that the root already have the kind of like little bit like you sound, you know? That's why when we do in our master class, we have to study Pali, Sanskrit, and another language is Prakrit. So during my master time is a tough because I have to study 3 comparative language beside the Pali, also the Sanskrit and Prakrit. Prakrit is the language, it's a kind of like Pali written, Asoka pillar is written in the Prakrit. Okay. So it's actually not so easy. Because when the language are too similar, sometimes, yes, you got benefits, but sometimes you might get confused. All right. So guru to guru, right? This one. Okay. Now, normally we learn the imperative will be may he may, or let him. So pachatu, pachantu, pachahi, or short form pacha, pachata, pachami, pachama. All right. So it will be instead of ti, anti, sita, mima for present tense will be tu, antu, hita, mima. So if you have print out, it's good just kind of like you highlight with the different color, like tu, antu, he. But in front of this he actually is a long A here. And then the ta, right? And then the mi, ma. So when you compare with the present tense, then you can see their difference because present tense will be ti, anti, sita, mima. Imperative will be tu, antu, hi, ta, mima. So you need to recite present tense ti, anti, sita, mima, and then imperative will be tu, antu, hi, ta, mima. Now, according to Pali Made Easy, which we refer to Pali Made Easy on lesson 6, I hope you all print out the book, and it's good to print out in A4 size because if half A4 is too small. Now we can see the example in Pali Made Easy. Normally, you will have the he. They say he, karo he, but it's only if ending with a, then you have short form hana or kina, all right, when it's ending with the a here. So karo hi, they say hi, hana on hanahi, kina or kinahi. So this means that the short form hana, instead of hanahi, you drop the hi, become hana. You drop the hi, you become kina. So this means that normally what we say is, according to the notes mentioned in this Pali Mezi, before the he termination, final A of the base is a lengthen, all right, for dawa he. Then optionally the he is dropped for the base ending in a and a. So dawa he become dawa. Kina he become kina. So this is trying to show you that there's a short form here. Okay. So you can refer to Pali Made Easy on the page 12, 11, okay? 11 or 12. So look at this example. So it's good to close to this word. Anyway, just remember you have the pachahi or pacha for this because it's ending with A. Because ending with A, then normally you have the hit here. All right. So if we look at the next page, actually I already last week finished already. So today is kind of like do a review before we go to this one. So now when we link with the ma means prohibition, means don't do. So karo hit. So you if you have print out, put the hi here. So ma karo hit. Don't do it. It's a command. You don't do. Don't do it. All right. Don't do. Don't make. So it's a command here. Okay. And also you also can put the another form like what we see just now. Guru. Guru is also a possible form. Ma guru. Don't do it. Same meaning. Okay. Instead of karo, A change to U, so guru. Instead of O, change to U, so guru. Garo, he, or guru. So this is a very, we call it special case. Because when I check the Tipitaka, it seems to happen in one or two books only in the Mahavamsa book. All right. So anyway, the meaning will be don't do it. It's a command. Like you tell somebody, don't do this, don't do that, or don't make. Because karoti have few meaning. Don't do, don't make, don't do other things and so on. When you have ma bunja means don't eat. Ma pacha, right? Because we know the pachati is cooks. So bunjanti is eats. Okay. So when you have the things, but when you become imperative mode means you drop the heat. So either two form, ma bunja, or another possible one will be if you want to put the heat, bunja heat, okay? So ma pacha, you can put pacha heat, all right? So either form. But I think in terms of sense, ma bunja will be better because when you make a command, your voice want to make it sharp and strong and short. Ma bunja is better than ma bunja heat. Ma pacha is better than pachahi, but still is acceptable. Bunja or bunjahi, pacha or pachahi. Okay, all these are. So if you want to write, it's an imperative, second person, singular, right? So we can write this to identify what kind of verb. IMP means imperative, second person, singular. So you can write like this. So you say ma bunjahi, ma panjahi. Same verb means don't eat, don't do, don't that. Okay. Now next one, ma desehi, all right? Do not preach. From the word deseti, deseti is a kind of like points, indicate, show, preach, and so on. Ma means don't. So ma desehi means don't preach, means that the meaning is many things you can say may you do not preach, okay? Or let you not preach, like this. Because it's an imperative mode, second person singular. Okay, up to this point, any question? Any question up to this point? Okay. All right. So normally you see the ma means don't do, don't this. Now, ma means it's a command, but not means the meaning is not. In the sense of, for example, bunjati is eats. So when you put not, bunjati means he does not eat. It's not a command, it's just a statement. He does not eat this, he does not eat that. Right? So compare this one and the ma. For example, if I put ma bunja means do not eat. Okay? So is the you can see the difference between ma and ma. All right. Any question? If not, I continue. All right. Now we are going to do exercises. All right. So for those who print out, it's good for you to write down. Kiram is a neuter case. Acquisitive. Acquisitive means object, singular. Boy rice is ordanam, masculine, acquisitive, singular. Cake will be puwam. Okay, it's a long U here. So you need to put a dash above long U. Masculine or neuter, acquisitive, singular is object here. The letter cha means N. Piwati means strings. O means wa in Pali. Today is aja. Now, idani or last time we also learned another one, dani. So you can write down idani or dani. Dani means a short form for idani. Now, sue is tomorrow. So another one I checked today, this is more common, sue. Sue is also tomorrow. So please write down. Okay. Okay. So puwa long yu, dani, idani, sua, sue. All right. Please write down if you print out. All right. Now, after you write down, we are going to do the first exercise. He eats rice. He is so. Rice will be odanam. Eats will be bunjati. All right. Now, the bunjati, as we see this word before, all right. So it actually has few meaning. Sometimes you can see eats. Sometimes another meaning consume. Sometimes another meaning enjoy, right? You have few meanings here. Eats, consumes, like he consumes something or he enjoys. But in the sense of eating, we just translate he eats rice. So odanam bunjati. Now, if you want to write another way, you also can put the odanam first. Odanam so bunjanti. It's also okay. As long as the bunjanti should be the last. All right. Either you put so in the beginning or odanam at the back is also can. So is he, odanam is rice, bunjanti is eat. Okay. Now, he does not eat rice. All right. So we start with Chai Hun. How should you translate this sentence, Chai Hun?
So, odanam na bunjati.
All right. So not should put in front of
Verb.
bunjanti, right? So he does not. Yes. Okay. Now another way to translate will be another way. Chai Hun?
Another way,
Yeah.
Mm,
You look at above. This sentence and this sentence,
Oh,
1 and 2, actually quite
okay,
similar, right? They are quite similar. Just put the nut only. No, no.
Oh, okay, odanam so na bunjati.
Yeah, I think sometimes I think you all either you never do the homework or you don't read in advance. Okay? Is it easy? That's how we build the Pali, because Pali is a language that we don't speak. So the only way we know is kind of like just try to make some simple sentence. Then from there we build out our vocabulary and learn how to write. So odanang bunjanti. So odanang na bunjanti. Or odanang so bunjati. He does not eat rice. Okay. Now from he we are going to change it to they. All right. Okay lah. Sister Guat Ngo, what is they in Bali?
Day is day.
Okay, how to spell it? T-E, right?
T,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, now how about today? How is say in Bali? Today is?
Aja,
Okay, aja.
idani,
Now, okay, idani. Okay, aja is aja. Idani is, okay. Now we have this aja and idani already, right?
yes.
Now, so where are we going to put this timing, all right? Where should we put? Should we put in the first place or second place or third place?
Can we put in front?
Yeah, we can put in front, okay? So we put aja, idani, te,
Te,
then
odanam,
odanam,
bujanti.
bu,
Bujanti.
yes, bujanti, all right? It should be auntie here, right? Yes,
Yes.
okay. Sometimes during the exam sometimes we can do like this, no, just to catch the student because they are bujati here, they also bujati. But it should be bunjanti already, all right? So you can put here. Now, for this idani, now we have the short form called dani, all right? Dani, you cannot put in the first place. You can put on the second place. Dani, you never put in the first place. Oh, this is one of the, okay? Dani, you never put in the first place. You can only put in the second place. All right? So, te dani odanam bunjanti. Okay, so we finish the sentence. Is it easy?
Yes.
Yeah, easy. All right. Now, next one. You. Okay, so I will ask the old student first. Okay, maybe Elaine. Elaine, you learned few times already. What is you in Bali, Elaine?
Your is
They all look around.
wait. You is see.
No. Pronoun.
From
So sa te dam. Then what happened? So sa te. Then pronoun will be
sa te
then.
tuam.
Yes, tuam. Okay, tuam. Okay, how to spell? T-W-A-M. Okay.
T-T-A-M.
Okay, tuam. Now, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow will be, you see here? What is tomorrow?
Sway.
Okay. So, suwe or swear. Okay. We can put at the second place also. Or we can put on the first place. Now, actually, when I look at, do a search here, it's SVA, SVE, huh? Based the example, what we say is, sway can be first place, yes. Yeah, okay, first place. Now, when we see this way, 4 2 3 example. Now we see this sui, sorry, 84. Okay, so this means that sui is more popular than sui. Right. All right. So anyway, we can put in the first place. Okay, tomorrow is sui, right? And then tuam is you. How about will eat? Will eat. How you say will eat in Bali? Elaine? Will eat. Eat is what? Eat will be?
Is odanam.
No. Eat. Will eat. You need to put a future tense. So you got bujati, you need to change it to
Jasi.
bujit, sasik. All right. Isa is future. Sit will be second person singular. All right. So, tuam bujisasi. Now, rice, odanam. So, where should you put the rice? Where should you put the rice? Do you put which version? Before the tuam or after the tuam? Rice. What do you think?
After tuam.
Okay. Or third one. All right. Okay. So, tomorrow, suwe, tuam, you, odanam, rice, bujisasi means future tense. Okay. It's correct already. All right. Now, but if you want to change the position between the tuam and odanam, it's okay, still correct. All right. So if you want to write in the other way around, so if you want to put the odanam first and tuam later, it's also can. Okay. Now, having said this, now in case if you don't want to write the pronoun, all right? If you don't want to put the pronoun at all, let's say we are going to write suwe odanam bun jisa si. We don't want to put pronoun. It's also okay because when we see the si, we will know it's a you already. Okay, understand? We don't need to put pronoun. So also for the example above, we don't need to put pronoun if we don't want. It's okay, no problem. Okay, next example. From this sentence number 4, change it to 5. Different will be you will change it to you all. All right. You become you all. So we can just copy the whole sentence. All right. What is you all? Wailing? What is you all in Pali? Wailing?
Tumhe.
Okay. So can you make a sentence based on the number 4? Just say in Pali.
Sure. Tumhe.
Tuhe,
Otanam.
tumhe, odanam.
Unjisasi.
Yes, bun. No, not sasi. Sa what?
Sata.
Okay, good. Sue, tumhe, odanam, bujisata.
Sata.
Because this is we call it, we can write down future tense, second person, plural, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, thank you. Right. So is it difficult?
No, must remember.
Don't say Pali. All the languages, whether you learn German, you learn Japanese, you learn Korea, there's also, last time I tried to learn Korea, but after that I give up already because the brain cannot learn too many language at one time. All right. Okay, now, as same as above, if you want to change the position, you want to put odanam first, and then tumhe later, also can, no problem. Or if you don't want to put the tumhe, also can. Because from the tak, we already know it's a second person plural. Okay.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
now, third sentence. Now, you will see, you will eat. Now, he will eat rice and cake. Now, rice is odanam, cake will be puam. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, anybody want to try? Okay. Sister Sumita, you can try. Sumita, are
He
you
will
here?
eat rice and cake. So
Yeah.
now, okay. So odanam puvam bunji sate.
So, odanam puam bun
Bunji sate.
bunjit sati. But you still need the letter N, you need N.
And okay, then
Okay.
ch.
So,
So odanam puvam ch.
so odanan cha, puwam cha. You can put two way, okay? Odanan
Yeah.
puwam cha. Or if you don't want the two cha, you can just put only one cha. So odanam puwam cha. Okay, like this also can. All right? Can? So anyway, cha means N. So odanam is rice, puwam is cake. So odanam cha puvam cha pujisati or so odanam puvam cha pujisati. Okay, now from he we change it to she. Okay, now what is she in Pali? Yupin? She.
Sa.
All right. So can you make the sentence? Sa, but now it's O, no? No more N, become O already. What is
Sa.
a yes?
Sue.
Sue, okay. Or sue,
Odanam.
odanam,
Puvam. Wa.
puvam, wa.
Bunjisati.
Okay, I write down first. Bun jitsa ti. All right. Now for wa, you need to put in between. All right. Odanam wa puvam. All right. I think one wa should be enough. Yeah. One wa should be enough. No need two. Okay. Odanam wa puvam. But we can look at the example in Tipitaka. Do we need how many wa here? So let's just do a search here. Now you can see, yes, we can put two wa if we need. There's 4,000 some. Okay, you see D1 wa, yeah, D1 wa. But sometimes you can see here, you need two wa, Diwa and Ratim, day and night. But sometimes you need only one wa, Dewa or Manusa. Okay, so this means that you can put two wa or you can drop one of the wa, all right? So if we want to copy, we can just put these two or we can drop the one wa. So, okay. So suwa, sue, odanam, puwang, wa, pujisati. All right. Okay. Now, next one, we change it to she, he, now we become we. What is we? All right. Subang. Okay, Subang, you should know. What is we?
Mayam,
Okay, now can you make the sentence?
Mayam,
Mayam. Yes.
Kiram,
Mayam,
Sama,
kiram. And then?
Hivi Sama.
Okay. Piwati is the drink, all right? So, okay. Pi, is it not? Piwit sama, okay? Okay. Mayam, kiram is the milk. Piwa is drink. So when you put the future tense, it's a will. Isa is the future. And then because in front of me and ma, you need to have long a. So piwi sama. Oh, so okay. This sentence is very easy. Mayam, kiram, piwi sama. So also you can do another way. You can put the kiram in front, all right? So you can just copy, change the kiram to in front. Because in Pali, it's not so like English, you know. English, we drink milk, the milk must be later. We must be first, okay? So we can write in this way, no problem. Mayam kiram piwi sama or kiram mayam piwi sama, okay? Now next one, may you drink milk now. All right. So who want to try this one? May you. What kind of mood? What kind of verb it is? May you. All right. Kiram, we already use all the dictionary. Odanam, puvam, cha, we aja. Okay. So we already use all the vocabulary. Now last one. May you drink milk. Okay. What is you? Cindy. Cindy, want to try? Cindy? What is you? Cindy? Is Cindy around? Okay, ho, you try.
Tumhe.
Yeah, no, you. You first, singular is, tumhe is plural.
Oh, I see.
So singular will be tuam. Okay, tuam. Okay,
tuang.
what is now in Bali? Now is, we already see just now. Now is idani or dani.
Ida,
Okay.
Dani.
All right. So idani. Okay. Idani. Now. All right. So I'll make it bigger.
Tuang.
So tuam idani. So may drink. Okay. May drink. What is may drink will be imperative mode. All right. So may drink is imperative. All right. Imperative mode. So you need to write what is imperative mode for second person. Will be drink will be biwa hit, right? Biwa hit or biwa. So idam tuam biwa. Now you need to put the milk kiram. Okay. Okay. So idam idani tuam kiram milk biwahi or biwa. Or if we want to put the dani short version, need to put in a second position. Okay. So kiram biwahi or biwa. So imperative, this is a imperative mode, second person, singular. All right. So,
Okay.
all right. Any question up to this point? So we finished the exercises already.
For number 6, the chart can I put between this one, the Odanam and Pubam? I mean the second sentence.
this one.
What?
Or you just want to put one chart only, is it?
Yes.
I think can also. But normally what we see, okay, we see the Pali make easy. What is the example chart? Maybe there's another book we can refer to. There's another book we call it Duracell book. So I'm not so sure have I sent to you all. So this is a called Practical Pali Grammar. So it's actually another very good book. So from here, you can do a search on chart. There's a chart menu. Where? Because this book is more comprehensive and it give more example. Where do we see the chart? Okay. Yeah, I try to do a chart here, like just now. Replicative. Sister Wong, Vera, you know, where can we find the chart here? Okay, maybe we just do a typical search will be easier here. So,
Saji,
I think it's under
PME
538, para 538.
okay, 538. 538.
PME also can. Saji, page 27, note 43.
Okay, where?
538 on the conjunction.
538. Where can I now?
Para 538.
Yeah, I trying to look for it. Yeah, now is where are we? 625. 538. Three eight. Okay, here. Okay. So 538 cooperative chart. Okay. It never use first as the first word. All right. While also never start with a sentence. But I think it's okay if you just want to put chart. Okay, let's see some example here. There's an example chart. You can see chart and chart. Okay, a pair here. And chart can come, but this is a poetry. Poetry is not good to look at it. So yeah, so we can look for more example. Okay, so Buddha, Dhamma, Cha. So after the noun Cha, the Dhamma Cha, Sangha Cha. Though this is a pair here. So okay. So it's always a noun and Cha, behind Cha. So it's after a noun, then the Cha come. So it seems to be more popular. Cha, Ida, Cha, Sa, Cha. Okay. So now what you see is always come in pair, you know, Cha and Cha and Cha. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see Upatanga Cha, Tunga Cha. Yeah. Okay. So Ikaka Cha, Dewa Cha. But there's a in between also. Cha. Okay. So we can put Cha here. I think it's okay. So we can just put a Cha if you want. Just put a Cha in between. Yeah, it's a good question to ask also. I think it's okay if we just put a Cha here. Assuming that put a Cha. So I think pay is better, you know, Cha and Cha is better. But the Pali made easy also say you can put a Cha at the last place. Now the question is, should we put a Cha in the middle? All right.
I
So
don't think
based
so,
on
Saji.
yeah,
You can
but based
refer
on
to
the
page 27 PME, number 43.
okay, so which one? Which page?
Page 27,
27.
note 43. Yeah, 43. 27, note
So
43.
yeah, 27.
That's an example.
Yeah, follows every word is joined. Sometimes it follow one. Mostly the last one. So koda cha mano cha, koda mana cha. Yeah, so according to this example, it follow it and this one. Okay, so this is a normal case. Normal case. But sometimes in a poem, yeah. Sometimes in a poem, it might not be like this because poem is always have its own rules. But it's okay, doesn't matter. So we take it as maybe it's possible to have chat. But all these are poem. Poem is a big headache. It doesn't really follow the grammatical law. Here, you can see this is an example from Tipitaka. There's only one chat. Okay. So it's talking about there's a elephant, horse, and then the chariot, and then the army. There's 4 parts of army. But this is all these are poem side.
Poem, Saji, may I interrupt? Poem is because they follow meter.
Yeah, right, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we take it is maybe possible, all right? So we just take it maybe possible. So it's better, sometimes we have doubts. We just put a question marks like this, all right, to say that there's a doubt here, all right? But according to what normal case will be, there's a chap in between. And according to Pali Made Easy, if you want, you can just put the last chap. So which page it is? Just I'll refer to that book.
Page 27.
Okay, page 27. All right, so just put. So we can put this one, PME, page 27. All right, so for reference. So if we put a chart in between only, so maybe we can or not. So there's a doubt here, so we just put a question mark. All right, so we leave it like this.
That means must be before the words.
Yeah. What they say, after the noun, you put a chart. After another noun, you put another chart. So there's a 2 noun here, or the noun is 1 chart, Bubam is another chart. But now the question is if we just put the chart in between the 2 noun, right? Like this case, all right?
Okay.
So anyway, just make a question. If So later when I got time, so I can do research. Because sometimes it's good you all ask this kind of question. So
Thank you.
to make sure my brain don't go too much holiday lah. Sometimes nowadays I'm thinking after finish my PhD study, I still have nothing to do. I feel like my mind is getting more lazy, you know. Too much holiday, no good. Okay, now we are going to look at the different verbs in Pali Meiji or other book. Lesson 1, present tense. So gachati. So I use only one example, gachati. He goes. And you know it's past tense because normally when you see the one a short A, it's a past tense. And then finish with I. Right. Now up to here you can see the base actually is a gum. Gum change it to ga, right? Ga is a to go. So this is a root. All right. The root. All the language we have the root. Like for example in English, if we say for example you say see, for example see, then you got seeing, seen, saw. Okay, you can see the root is actually see, So even in English we have root. All the grammar book, like all the Chinese also got their own specific something we call it common. For example, gum or ga. So you will have gachati. Now, if past tense would be agachit, you still have the ga here because the root is ga. Okay, the root is ga. So to show, we normally have this square root. Sometimes we show all this. Last time people see all the Pali, when we put like this, then we plus something, we minus something. People look at it, they say, "Oh, we are teaching mathematics." Even got square root here. Okay, gachati goes. Agachi when. Now, Pali Meiji, lesson 5. Now, you put the future tense, isa. So, gachi sati, he will go. So, that's how we learn. Based on one simple, why we start with gachati? Because we learn the Buddham Saranam gachami. So, you're already very familiarized with the word gachami, right? So, for gachami, you go to gachati. Okay? So, future tense, gachi sati. Then, optati, gacheya. Now, you see aya means you can translate should or another one would. Okay, should or would. So here we don't put the word may. Why? Because if you put may, you will confuse with the imperative. Okay, so we just say should or would. But of course, even in like English, we say he may go. It's actually quite possible as an optative, but so not to confuse. So we just use should or would. We don't put the word may. All right. So you got the ti, i, sa, and aya. So objective will be you just look at the Pali book and the aya, ayo, ayase, ayata, ayami, ayama. All right. And then the means is optional. So normally if we're talking about time, present tense is the time. It's something referred to the past. Future tense, past tense is something, present tense is something referred to current time or near to current. Past tense to refer to something already gone past. Future will be something will happen in the future. So these three we call it refer to time. But like optative is actually nothing to do with time because this is just option. We are not saying that he's coming now or going or future or whatever. This is nothing to do with time. Like even like imperative mode, number 5 with the to, all right? So when you see the verb, you should be able to identify like gachati, gachi, gachisati, gacheya, gachatu. Means he may go, may he go, let him go. Imperative. Imperative sometimes have the meaning of command. When we say imperative in Pali, actually it means sometimes it can be a command. Sometimes it can be a wish, So it depends on how our understanding. So like gachatu means he may go, let him go. Let him go is kind of like command. He may go can be a wish. He may go tomorrow, all right? He may go now. So this is a command. So 6, gerund. Sometimes another one, in Bali, we use the word absolutive. Sometimes we short one, we call it ABS. But actually, we use gerund is more common. Gerund means finish with the tua, right? Actually, few one beside tua, another one possible one will be gantuana. All right. So you can see in Pali Meiji, sometimes you have the tua or tuana. Another one is also ya. So you can refer to lesson 9. This is called, yes, Chu Fang.
Sorry, Saji, Saji, I have a question on gerund. After the tua, gantua, the gerund, and then we can follow by the verb of aorist or present tense, is it?
Yes, yes, yes. So gantua means it's just refer to something happened first action. So that's why you say after going is a first action. After going here, he go there. Or having gone here, he go there. So tua is always refer to first action. All right. And he go and. So we translate in 3 ways. After going, having gone, go. So let's say if you are putting, for example, you are making a sentence like so gantua. Okay, so maybe Apache. So very simple. After going, he cook. You know, so yeah, so it can be a past tense after the gantua. Maybe odanam.
Yeah. Saji, that means
So like so tatra. So after going there, he cook. Yes, it's possible.
yeah. Saji, that means after the tua, the gerund, the
Yes.
last verb can be past tense, can be present tense, even can be imperative.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
So
understand.
if you put the gantua, then you want to put future tense, you put pachit satik. So after going there, he will cook like this. It's possible. Okay.
Saji.
Because
Thank you.
normally gantua refer to a first action take place only. I think in the basic class, I did explain very long about lesson 9. So please refer to the past class, you know. Yeah.
Thank you,
All right.
Saji.
Okay, so in practice, is a command which gerund is just say that it's actually kind of like refer to first action. So infinitive is just with the tum here. Okay, so this just refer to something we call to go. You know, so maybe so should put in this. Okay, for infinitive means to go. So literally, when you see the word tum in Pali, T-U-M, tum, you just can kind of like decode and just direct translate in your mind to the English to, T-O. So you see the tum, you can just translate to. Gan is go, right? So to go. And then with the tua, you can translate as after going or having go or go and something. So this is lesson 9. Okay. All right. And then past participle, we actually finish with the ta or na. Okay. So one example would be gato. Maybe instead of gato, change it to gata better. Gata, all right? Long A. Ta or na. Gata means past participle means when has gone or had gone. All right. So past participle actually most of the time refer to something happened in the past. Compared to past tense, like we say earlier past tense, earlier past tense means it already finished, but sometimes it might refer to action just he has gone there, he might still be there, you know. So it's literally you can say it's kind of like past perfect or present perfect or depends on the grammar. So lesson 15 is actually quite tough. Anyway, so we just keep in mind lesson 15. So lesson 22 will be present participle. We kacap mana. So every time you see the word mana, literally you can just translate with the ing. Okay, just convert. So sometimes like, for example, you see the tum, like just now, you can make it as a go, to, all right? So that's how some of the thing is possible direct translate. Okay, tum is go, mana is in, so go in, right? Is go in. Right? So this is just a preview here, right? Because we are jumping all the class, I mean, sometimes why we study lesson by lesson, but actually is like Bhikkhu Bodhi say, when he started to read the Pali, he don't go and do all the lesson, he just learn the basic, and then when he translate the sutta, he will find the grammar book, and if he got question, he ask his senior or teacher. There's no point, actually, there's no need to study all the lesson before you do the sutta. Because by the time you finish all the lesson, you feel very tired already, right? That's why I start with the sutta class. So for you to get we call it a taste of the Dhamma. Now, conditional tense, lesson 27, page 89. This actually means, literally, we are talking about something might not happen, If he should have gone or had he gone, you will see there's a one A here, and it look like something like future, but this is with the isak only. Okay, there's no isati, isanti. It's just a isak. All right. So this actually refers to something that might not happen at all. If he should have gone there, but this means that he never go in the first place. So this is called conditional tense. Lesson 27. And then the next one, gerund dive. Gerund dive. It's called FPP, future past participle. No, sorry, not future past. Future, is it passive participle? Should be passive, right? Yeah, FPP, how you call it?
Future passive or potential.
Well, let's see. There's a
Passive participle.
FPP. Gerund dive. Okay. Yeah, FPP. Future passive, sorry, okay, please correct. Future passive participle, FPP. For example, you see the word gandaba. Gandaba means ought to have gone or should be gone. Okay. So this is like we see this in the like which sentence? I think in the one on the sutta is like you should understand it, should meditate on it. Sorry. All right. So call it this one, lesson 33. So from lesson 22 onwards, actually is an intermediate class in our Agachala. Up to lesson 15 is actually for the student is actually quite tough already. After lesson 15, actually the rest are not so difficult, You only have, by the time of you lesson 15 onward, there will be lots of vocabulary. That's one big problem with students. They do one lesson, the next lesson they start to forget because there are too much vocabulary. Okay, causative is with this there are a few types, but here is something that means you cause, you makes, or you make somebody to go, he makes somebody to go somewhere, or he causes somebody to go there. So this is a causative. So lesson 33. And passive is just a passive word with the iya, okay, with the suffix iya. Right. So when you learn Pali, so means at this point you start to notice there are different kind of vocabulary and different kind of verbs. It's just like you learn English. You start to learn present tense, you start to learn future tense, you start to learn modal verb like he must go, he should go. So if you understand in terms of English, you also understand in terms of Pali. All right. Okay, now we'll break 5 minutes, then we continue the lesson. Okay, 5 minutes first.
Sayaji cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay, sorry. Now we are going to the declension now. Declension for the noun, no more verb. So Buddha is a masculine, all right? Buddha is a noun stem. So please write, okay, it's a masculine. Ending with A. Right. So Buddha ending with A, we are referring to this final A, all right? This we call it ending with the final vowel A. So ending with final vowel A. Normally the one I highlight in red color means it's not in the printout. Okay. All right. Now, when we say declension, how many we have? There are 8 cases. So 8 cases, we call it cases, yeah. Not nominative case, vocative case, acquisition. So two types here, singular or plural. So in Chinese called 单数.
Two gender.
No, not gender. Number, normally they call it.
Number is singular, plural.
Yeah, number. Okay. Gender is 3. Gender or 3.
Sorry, 3 gender.
Okay. So if we calculate actually we have different type of declension. Some are more complicated, so we call consonantal. So this is quite simple. We say simple is simple. All right. So nominative normally refer to subject. Like Buddha is a subject. Like Buddha goes somewhere. Right. So singular will be Buddha. Plural will be Buddha. So for example, a Buddha. Let's say we make a simple sentence. A Buddha gachati. All right. So means one Buddha goes. So if you say many Buddha go, so you have to write gachanti. Buddha is a singular. So that means there's only one Buddha. He goes. A Buddha goes. So many Buddha gachanti. So go. All right. So simple sentence. Buddha gachati. One Buddha goes. Buddha long a gachanti means many Buddha go. But of course, it's in terms of Dhamma, it's not possible for many Buddha to appear in the same time. Okay? We in Theravada Buddhism, we do not have thousands of Buddha appear in the same time. This is just making some simple Pali sentence, all right? So subject means the Buddha goes. The Buddha is subject here. Buddha means it's a plural. So how you recite? Buddha. All right? So Buddha. Right? Now, vocative means addressing. Addressing means Buddha. Like you say Buddha or Buddha. It's just you like for example you see somebody you say hey like Mr. Tong or Miss Lim or whatever, you address that person. Okay, so it's just an address. But actually, I don't think in Tibetan we got this kind of example. It's quite rare. Anyway, so it just for example, the Buddha. Now the difference between here, this is you can see is a singular. This one is a long A. This one is a short A. Vocative, all right? Vocative single short A. And vocative plural is actually long A. Now you can see nominative and vocative are same in terms of they have long A. Okay. So how you recite? You just recite the sound. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Right? So please follow me. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Right? So try again. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Okay. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Like this. Normally, I advise you all to recite these 3 together. Why? because it's easier, right? No, normally if you have 8 cases, if you're going to recite 8 things together in your mind will feel very tired. And this is the nature of mind. Every time when we need to remember things after number 5 onwards, actually very tiring for the mind. But if you can divide the 8 cases into 3 parts, I will explain later, it will be easier for the mind. So the first part, recite these 3 together, right? Acquisitive means object, right? So you recite Buddho, Buddha, 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 Buddham, Buddhe, right? So we recite these 3 together. Buddho, Buddha, 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 Buddham, Buddhe, right? Right. This the way we learn in let's say if you don't want to remember so many sounds, you just like to remember the ending. You can recite O A. You can recite like this also. Just recite the ending part. O A. All right. This is a E sound, but we pronounce it A. All right, like A. All right, A sound, like English A, no, not E sound, A. So A. But like this is actually too short, not easy. So, but myself you recite Buddho, Buddha, 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 Buddham, Buddhe. Now, nominative is a subject. Vocative is addressing. Acquisitive is object. For example, I see a Buddha like this. Buddha is an object. So Buddham, Buddhe. Now, so far you can see the ending are different, except the nominative and vocative are same. Right? So what we see like just now, we all learned earlier on. Normally when you see the long A here, normally refer to plural, right? So Buddho is singular, Buddha is plural. Up to this point, any question? All right. Okay. So recite these 3 together. After, what you do is, when the first time you remember declension, memorize these 3 by heart. After you memorize these 3 by heart, when you can recite without confusement, then you go for next one. All right. So recite these 3: Buddho, Buddha, 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 Buddham, Buddhe. All right. Okay. Chu Fang, you recite.
Sayaji. Buddha, 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 Buddha.
Okay. Can remember? Can I? Yeah, you need to remember because you need to take the exam again for you. Okay, so after you remember this, instrumental ablative, you all need to recite together. Why? Because they have the same plural case. Be and he, right? So you can see the ending. Be and he. Okay, so here also be and he. So B and he actually quite same because when you drop the B, you just left the HI only. Right? So actually B and he, but here you need to change it to E. But you can take it, you see acquisitive already got the E sound, so you just remember there's a E here and put the B on it. So instrumental ability need to memorize at the same time because instrumental means it's an instrument, right? Means with the Buddha, by the Buddha, or through the Buddha. And plural will be by the Buddhas, with the Buddhas, and so on. Ablative means separation. Separation means you get something from the Buddha, or for example, the light, the glory radiate from the Buddha. Okay, so it will be asma, amha, and long a here, ah. actually is a short version, right? Because if you don't want the asma, amha, you can just put the short version right? So these two, you have to recite together. So actually, the 8 cases, you can divide to a few groups. The first group will be this nominative, vocative, acquisitive, one group. Instrumental, ablative, another group because of the same plural, right? And then instrumental already here, this is a. So how you recite? Ena, ebi, ehi, asma, amha, asma, amha, okay, or Buddhasma, Buddhama, Buddha, Buddhebi, Buddhehi, right? Buddhena, Buddhebi, Buddhehi, Buddhasma, Buddhamha, Buddha, Buddhebi, Buddhehi. All right, so this is the second group. So after you can memorize the second group, then you have to recite this, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recite 5 together. So you have to start from beginning. Buddha, 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 Buddham, Buddhe. Then Buddhena, Buddhebi, Buddhehi, Buddhasma, Buddhamha, Buddha, Buddhebi, Buddhehi. That's how we learn, like Lego. You build up 3. From the 3, you build up 2. Then you combine, you 5. Then you recite, close your eyes and recite. When you make sure you recite, you also, another way to do it is you write down. Okay, you just draw the cases, a nominative, vocative like this. You draw the cases and singular, plural, then you write down by yourself. When you be able to write down without mistake, this means that you understand well. If you write down with some mistake, this means that you may be not able to understand. So by this point, actually, you just go for memorization because the grammar you see later. So we need to memorize something, okay? So anyway, by now you should be able to spot the mistake. But the problem is, you notice that Buddha here is plural, nominative, vocative. This Buddha is an ablative. But this is actually is a short version of the asma amha. Okay, it's a short version. Asma, this is not so, we call it not so, maybe we say not so common. So if you think that it's difficult, maybe you can just leave it. But it's better like this because sometimes we see like, for example, avijja, pachaya, sankara, avijja, pachaya, you see long A. There's actually it's using the ablative also or instrumental. Anyway, just it. All right, Buddhebi, Buddhena, Buddhebi, Buddhehi, Buddhasma, Buddhamha, Buddha, Buddhebi, Buddhehi. All right. Now you can see the ablative with the asma amha. You can see the instrument with the ena, and then plural will be abi, ahi. All right. So after you memorize this, then the next group you need to go will be dative and genitive. Why? Because same, the plural are same, right? Buddhaya, Buddhasa, Buddhanam, Buddhasa, Buddhanam. These two are same. So just remember nam. But it's a plural, so you put the anam. All right. Now you already see Buddhaya mentioned, like Namo Buddhaya, homage to the Buddha. Namo Buddhaya. In the Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato, you also did Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. You also see this sa here. Okay? Sa. Sometimes, but there's a problem here. This Buddhassa can be dative or genitive. Now, the meaning of dative, sometimes we call it indirect object, is it just translates like to the Buddha or for the Buddha. Genitive is possessive, like of the Buddha. Or another way, if you can like Buddha, like another way you can just say is like Buddha with the apostrophe S. So every time you see the sa here, either is dative or genitive here. But plural will be nam. So we can say to the Buddha, for the Buddhas. It's the S here with the plural, or of the Buddhas. Like for example, the glory of the Buddhas, the sasana, the teaching of the Buddhas, the body of the Buddhas, the wisdom of the Buddhas, all this, right? So when you're talking about any parts of the Buddha, you can use genitive. But you say, I pay homage to the Buddha, then you use dative. So the case are used for different function. So these two, right? So this means that when we are learning the 8 cases, so I suggest you all, instead of remember 8 at one time, break to one group. First group will be nominative, vocative, accusative. Second group will be instrumental, ablative, because the be and he is same. Dative and genitive, because of num is same. And finally, with the locative. Locative means it's just location, like in the Buddha, on the Buddha, at the Buddha. So you can see there's one E here. But the very obvious sign is this asmin. Asmin, samin. Or amhi. This is a very obvious sign. It's a locative case. And su here, which is actually very good because among the so many things, su is very unique. There's only one su here, right? Okay, so asmin and amhi also very unique. It's only here. Asma, amha for abilities is only here. And then ya is also for dative, is only here for the dative. But some are a little bit confused because of num in 2 places, be also in 2 places. Locally, you have e here, but you also see in acquisitive, there's one e here. So they are a little bit here, but you still have to memorize. Just how you do, just memorize by heart. Okay, so we are going to recite again. Buddho, Buddha, 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 Buddham, Buddhe. Right, the instrumental. Buddhena, Buddhebi, Buddhehi. Ability. Buddhasma, Buddhamha, Buddha, Buddhebi, Buddhative, Buddhehi. Dative, Buddhaya, Buddhasa, and then Buddhanam. And then the Buddhasa, genitive also. And then Buddhanam. Then locative, Buddhe, Buddhasmin, Buddhamhi, Buddhesu. All right. All right. Chufang, you should be able to memorize it. It's good for your revision, right? Okay. All right.
Yes, actually, it's
then
good for me.
Yeah. I know you are very busy. Super busy. But the problem is when you learn a language, you still have to give the time, especially Pali. Okay. Now we will have time, so we will try to do this exercise. And we will left the last exercise for next week. All right. So we go to vocabulary. Purisa. Like we see this Purisa, which one? Where can we see the Purisa? Itipiso, Bhagawa, Arhan, Sama, Sambuddha. Which one? Charana Sambandha Sugata Loka with Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarati. This Purisa, man, right? Happy will be Sumanasam. You can put another one, red color, put Sumanam. Sumanam actually literally, Su is good. Mana is mind. So good mind. Good mind means happy mind. And then the Domanasa means unhappy mind or unpleasant mind. So Duk Mana, another one. With happiness, when you have the instrumental, like above example, you can put the ena, sukha. It's actually 2 words, is sukha plus ena. You got the sukhena. Together is saha or sadim. So you can put another one, possible, saha or sadim. Normally I highlight red color, it's not in your printout. Okay. School will be Vijayatana or Patasala, female case. Fast with Kipam. Oh yeah, Manusa we already have here. Right, so work kamam or kicham. Neuter, this neuter, acquisitive singular. Slow is asikam, danam asanikam. Human is manusa. Right. All right, before I go for here, so let me highlight. Normally, when we learn the 8 cases, we can have shortcut here. Like nominative, we just M or N or M for nominative. Vocative is V or C, just a short version here. Acquisitive ACC. So instrumental, we write INS for the instrumental. Ability, ABL. Dative will DAT. Genitive, GET. Locative will be LOC. All right. So far, I think most of you had learned something. Some of them from Penang is starting. Okay. Lai Leng or this are you Pin. Okay. All right. If you are ready, we are going to do exercise now. Okay. Now, first one. I write for you. Aham is I. Sukitam or Sumanam, which is adjective. Purisam is so subject is aham. Now you need to put accusative case. Why? Because it's an object here. Pasami, okay. C, all right. C is a me. C-I-C, all right. Pasami, you already in Pali Meiji, you learn the word pasati here. Pasati is a cis. So pasami means I see. All right. So ham sukitam, because it's a accusative. Accusative meant when we say accusative is object, we need to put this nasal consonant. All right. The M sound. So that's why you need to put purisa. Instead of purisa, you put a purisam to show it's an accusative. It's an object here. So when you put like this, then the adjective, which is a same. So this adjective here, you also need to modify to the qualify to the noun. And this is a verb. Okay, subject is aham. Right? Aham sukitam sumanam purisam pasami. All right? Okay. Now, from this I, we are going to change it to plural. We. All right? I become we. C is C. Happy person become happy persons. All right? So from this sentence, so just modify from this sentence. Okay, we start with Chai Hun. All right, you try.
Mayang sukitang purise pasama.
Mayam.
Suki 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 te so funny I don't know suki
What is now you need to look for accusative plural, right? It's an object here.
yeah
So we see happy person. So it's an accusative plural. Plural. So should be
suki te suke
yeah.
sukitang
Sukite, yeah. So
purise
purise. Then
pasama.
pasama. Right?
So actually, the first one, right? In the notes, actually, ahang sukang, that one correct or not correct?
I think better change it to sukitam, yeah, because I think suka is change it to sukita better or sumanam. I think sumanam may be better also. Yeah.
Okay, so the sukang not
Change it
correct
to
lah.
not to
Okay.
say not correct lah. I have to go and investigate is it more correct or I think sumanam is maybe better example.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we are talking about the state of mind. Yeah. Okay. This one. Okay, so mayam aham become mayam, sukitam become sukite, purisam become purise, pasami become pasama. So this is just meaning that. So what you learn is when you're doing exercise from the singular, you just need to convert to plural. So if you'll be able to convert like this, that means that you understand the declension. If you are not able to convert correctly, like just now Chai Hun, means that you have not really grasped yet, you know.
Because sukite never heard so not very whether conceptual or not.
Doesn't matter because we are looking at the purise, you know. Purisa. Purisa is man. Purisam become purise. Like Buddha, Buddham. Like Buddham means Buddhism. Buddha, Buddham. Then Buddham, Buddha. So Buddhism, Buddhise. Now, if you can recite the Buddha, no, you can recite the Buddha. You just change it to Purisa. So Puriso, Purisa, 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 Purisam, Purise. So it will be Purise. Like this. Okay? You just convert the Buddha sound to Purisa. That's how we do, Because you cannot just remember one sound, right? Your mind should be adaptable to recite many sounds. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So we finished the example. Now we from the pronoun I, we change it to the man. The man will be, what is the man? The man will be, first you need to diagnose. It's a subject here. Okay, now you got the verb here. And then you got the adjective. And this is the object. So after you diagnose like this, then the next thing you need to do is, so this is the English, you need convert by the subject will be in which case? So Chu Fang? Which case?
Yeah, nominative.
Okay,
Masculine
nominative case.
nominative singular.
Okay, it's a masculine nominative singular, yes. How about person should be which case?
Person should be nominative, accusative, and singular.
Okay, right. So a man will be?
A man will be Purisa Ona.
So yeah. A man will be
Purisa.
A man, a nominative will be?
Purisa.
Puriso.
Puriso.
Okay?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So unhappy person is a object here. So object should be?
You mean the Pali?
Yeah, Pali, of course. Of course, you are learning Pali, so of course it's Pali.
Saji, I don't know whether unhappy can I say Dukitang Purisam.
Yeah, you can put either Dukitam,
Purisam.
Dukitam, or another one maybe like we say just now. You can put the Domanasam. But it's better put the person first. Don't focus on adjective, you get confused. Focus on the object first. Object should be
Purisam.
Purisam, okay? Purisam. All right. So you'd have the man and then the unhappy and then a person object is a purisam and cease. Cease will be
Pasati.
Yeah. Cease will be is a present tense, so you need to write it's a present tense, third person
Present tense,
singular, right?
Yeah.
So will be yeah. Pasati. All right. Okay. So we finish. Puriso is the man. Tukitam dominasam is adjective, which explain the word purisam. All right. And then the purisam pasati is cease. Okay. So literally, when you write in Pali, after you write Pali, to check if you are writing in the correct way, what you do is down there, you write down again, right? Write down when you're understanding the man, unhappy, and this is also man, object here. This is. So if you can write down, this means that you are double checking, right? First you write what is supposed to be in Pali grammar. Then after that you write the Pali words. Then you check again. Because after you write and then you write the English down there, you might make a mistake. Okay? Sometimes after you do it, you might make a mistake. Because after you see the Pali, then you have the best way when you do homework, you leave it, don't submit immediately. Just leave it for 2 days. Because the moment you submit, you might make more mistake because your mind gets so tired, You try thinking about it, so you might get tired. So my teacher say, one day you become the editor. The next day you become the reader. Means that the next day you read your own writing, you might find you might criticize. Hey, how come this is not like this, You criticize yourself. All right. So the next day you read again, you might find a mistake. Okay.
Saji, what's the difference between Purisa and Nara?
Purisa and?
Nara.
Sorry?
N-A-R-E. Nara.
N-A-R-E or narrow. Same.
Same, they are the same meaning, right?
Same, yeah. Nara. Nara. Purisa normally refer to Nara means man, human. Compared to Purisa, Purisa more refer to like a guy, a male type. Nara seems to be more, but since of course when we look at the case we look at the gender it's a masculine, so this must refer to men only, right? But what we see here, it might be compared to Purisa. Purisa is definitely maybe more, but in terms of like ETB, so Purisa also refer to human being, because cannot be say the Buddha is a trainer of male only, all right? But sometimes Nara might be different men or people. I think these two should be quite meaning. So either if you want to put Purisa or if you want, you can put Nara. It's okay. But human refer to Manusa only. Okay. So if you don't want Purisam, you can just put Nare. Then it will be Nare. Then Purisam will be Narim. Okay. Narim. Okay. So we finish the first line, second line, we finish the third line. Now, next one. You all work together with a happy person. So what you do is, I'll make it a little bit smaller. Cannot too small. All right, so you need to go. You all is this one. So let me make it bigger first. Okay. So first, when you read the English, find out who is the subject. Subject will be you all. And then walk will be the verb. Together is extra one. With a person. Now, with this one, you have to put together because we are learning the instrumental case, all right? So this should be together. So this one you need to put in instrumental. Instrumental means by or with or whatever. Then you all, then after that you need to translate. Okay. Okay, walk together means it's a present tense, all right? And this is a second person plural. So this will be instrumental. Now, it's a happy person, so it should be singular. Right? A happy person, singular. But this refer to, generally, we are talking about man, so you can put a masculine, right? So after you roughly you get to know the meaning, you try to translate to English. Okay, okay, I think all right, okay, Sister Vira, you try. Vira?
Trying to unmute. Sorry. Evening, Saji.
Yes.
Aisha. You is Tum He. You is Tum He. Walk is Charata.
Okay. Charat.
Together is Saha.
Saha. Okay.
And then with a happy person, with is instrumental, so happy Sukena
Sukena.
Purisena.
Purisena. Now, Saha, where you want to put the Saha?
Saha Sukena Purisena.
Okay. Now, Charata show.
Behind. So,
okay, Charata we put behind.
Saha Sukena Purisena Charata.
Okay, Saha should be after the. Should be after.
Saha is Tumhe Saha Sukitena.
Saha should be in front or behind the Ena.
I think it's in front, isn't it?
Tumhe saha sukena
After.
pusan.
Wait, we look at the Pali make easy. Sadim saha, where you see this? In the instrumental case, where is it? Yeah. So be and he. Okay. Budena sadim. Budena saha. So it should be after the ena. All right. Okay. After the ena. So saha or sadim. Right. So tumhe is you, or sukena is happy. Purisa is a person. Okay. Now after you write down, so the next step is write yourself again. So you all. So happy, and then there's with person. Saha is together. Charata is you walk. Okay. Like this, we double check the meaning, right? Then we get the right meaning. Okay. Okay. Next one. Next one will be easy. I do work fast. I do work fast means I work fast, but this I want you all to do the karoti. Okay, now I will be. Okay. Subang, you try this, Subang.
Yes, Saji.
I is.
Ahang.
Okay, aham.
Ahang. Kipang.
Okay, kipam mawi.
Kipang work. Kipang work is kamang karomi.
Karomi. Okay. Okay, so this word should be in a acquisitive, right? It's an object. Acquisitive, this is an object here. All right, so this sentence is actually very easy. Okay, aham kipam kamam kicham karomi. Now this kipam is it kind of like a verb here. So I think it's okay if we also put in front of karomi. Either way, I think it depends on the, not really, but we can also put here, should be no problem. Okay, so kamam is a work. So after you write down, you can just write again the meaning to double check your meaning. So aham is I. So work. So fast or fastly or fast. Karomi means I do. All right. Then like this, you get all the meaning. Now from here, you change the I, change it to we. All right. Next student. For those who Yupin. All right. What is me? What is we? Yupin.
Mayam.
Okay. Can you write the sentence? Mayam. Do is.
Mayam. Sanikam.
Okay.
Kamam.
Sanikam. Kamam.
Karoma.
Karoma. Okay, good. All right. So either this way or we can put the sanikam. Besides the sanikam for the slowly, there's other things is possible. Dandam also possible. Sanikam. Let's see, there's a dot or not. SANIKA. Sanikam. Oh yeah, you need to put a dot below. Okay, so sanikam. Okay, just put a dot below. Okay, sanikam. All right, so mayam sanikam kamang karoma or mayam kamang sanikam karoma. Okay. Or maybe can we put ena? Sanikam. Let's see. Do we have ena here? Don't have. Okay. So there are 200 example here. Sanikam. Okay, all right, that's correct. Now next one, we go with happiness. All right, so let's try.
Saji, sorry,
Yeah.
I want to ask. For English, right? We actually can say we work slowly. I mean, is it possible to say Mayam Sanikam Karoma instead without the command? Cannot, right?
We
In
work
Pali,
slowly,
they
yes.
must be
So if you want to do we work slowly, then you need to write another sentence. Mayam work is what? Karoma.
Karoma.
Yeah, okay, can also. But here
But
because
slowly,
can also. But
is
here
this
because I
sentence
want you
Mayam
to
Sanikam Karoma correct? Or must have an accusative word
because
there?
this example, I want you all to try the accusative. That's why I put the accusative purposely for you all. But if you say we work slowly, then there's no accusative here. All right.
So
Okay.
it's correct to say Mayam Sanikam Karoma lah.
Can also.
Okay, thank you.
This is just an example. Okay, next one. We go with happiness. Now, so first, when you see the sentence, you need to identify the subject will be we. Then there will be a verb here. Now, we happiness, remember we are using the instrumental. So we happiness, you should put in bracket. So when you see the English, put the bracket together means that you need to translate as a instrumental. Okay, Sister Ho, you can try.
Mayam.
Mayam. Okay, go. Oh, sorry. Go is what?
Sukena. Sukehi. This one is Mayam Sukehi.
No. It's an instrumental. Sukena. Yeah.
Sukena.
Okay.
This one is plural, right?
No. Plural is referred to subject. Subject is plural, but instrumental is singular.
Okay.
Okay.
Gachama.
Alright. Yeah, gachama. Right. So when you see like this, subject is a plural, go is a plural, but actually instrumental is a singular. Now instrumental for the suka, all right, suka I think is a neuter, right? Suka is a neuter. So when you check dictionary, you can find it's a neuter here, NT, right? So you can, if you want to write, you can write the word neuter. All right. So Maya Sukena Gachama. Very simple. Or if you want to put instrumental first, also no problem. So either way. So because in Pali, the word order not so particular like English, as long as normally we put the verb at the end, unless special case. Okay, I think that's enough, 2 hours already. So it's good for you all to do the exercise together. We still left the last exercise. So you all can try. It's not so difficult. But I think by this lesson, we already do a revision on different type of verbs. And also you all start to understand about declension. So by next week, you all should be able to memorize Buddha, 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 Buddham. Okay, Buddha, 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 Buddham, Buddhe, Buddhena, Buddhevi, Buddhehi, Buddha, Buddhasmana. That's how we remember, you know. Literally, when our teacher, during diploma time, he will call one by one student, stand up. He hold the book in front of you. We have to recite the nominative case. So normally, because of his strict teaching, you can see 5 minutes before the Pali, all the students will hold the Pali make easy walking on the corridor 5 minutes before. Normally in our university, 10 minutes, we have 10 minutes break before the Pali class, okay? So before that, then the teacher will be moving around. Before the teacher comes, all the students hold the Pali make easy in the corridor walking around, recite the Buddha, 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 Buddha. That's how we graduate.